Hello everybody, gents, ladies. Now it's been a while since I made a video about my ex-wife. I don't even like to call her my ex-wife. I just like to call her the person I used to be married to. And out of respect for my kids, whenever I talk about her, I don't go all in. I be holding back and I will just talk facts. Everything in this video I'm saying is just facts. So let's talk facts. My ex-wife begging me for money, and her boyfriend likes to touch on little boys. Now, let's start with the ex-wife. Now, last time I made a video about her, I was telling you how she always look for reason to text me. I don't know, maybe she just love me so much that she just like to text me. She always looking for the reason to text me over the little small stuff. It was April 5th. There was a bad storm, and I was texting my kids, checking on them, and then here she come texting, talking about, we okay? I'm like, F off, nobody talking to you, and then I was trying to scold her. I was like, look, the reason why the kids have fun that Daily pays for is because I can communicate with them. Yeah, there are times she can communicate with me, you know what I'm saying, parental stuff. But if I'm just texting my son one-on-one, making sure okay, you out of nowhere, trying to be included, no. So the good Lord been blessing me with my requests, and it's been going on 6 weeks since she texted me. She's been communicating with the kids directly as I requested, unless, But, and I know that's very hard for her. But, sure enough, yesterday, she texted me. So today, May 20, is my youngest son. He's just turned 12. And yesterday, she texted, I went to go get the kids food, and then my son texted me. He was like, hey, Daddy, can I go to my mom's house tomorrow for my birthday? It's in the parenting plan. And I was like, wait till I get home. So I came home, and then this is the parenting plan. Well, I don't want to show personal information, but this right here is where it says final decree of divorce, the divorce paperwork. So I'm like, so I came here, I was looking at the parenting plan, and it tells you, like, holidays, birthdays, who get their kids every year. Kind of like here, okay? Like odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. So I was like, okay. She was like, it's in the parenting plan. First of all, I have no problem with my son, and I've told him that from the beginning of times, with the separation. I was like, yo, I don't care, you guys love your mom. I talk to him all the time. I was like, yo, I don't care if you guys love your mom, I'm not the type of dude I'm like, hey, I don't talk bad about her or nothing. I do speak facts. If it's facts, I'm not gonna baby it down for them, But I'm not like the type of dude I'm like, hey, love me. First of all, I don't care who they love more. And, I have an idea that they love her more. But reason why I'm okay with it, because, growing up, I love my mom. And I'm going to make a video about that. I love my mom more growing up than I love my dad. Even till today, I love them both, but I just love my mom more. But, so yeah, so I was like, so she was like, so she texted the younger one. She was like, tell him that it's in the parenting plan that, she get him. And I was like, okay, cool. tell her it's also in the parenting plan since she like to read so much. Now, what did they say in that movie, Life? Uh, you know the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence when they went to go get, they was on the road and then they stopped at this cafe, and they were trying to get some, was it pie? Some pie, and then I don't know, they was going back and forth. I'm sorry, I don't want to mess this up. And then he was like, "Hey Billy, can I have some pie?" They went to a white restaurant, and there was two black guys. And then the lady was like, "Since you guys can wait so well, how come you missed that sign in the door?" And he looked around and said, "Oh, that sign, no color allowed." Oh yeah, we yeah, no color allowed. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was like, since she can read so well, tell her it also says in the parenting plan that that's a good movie, one of my favorite. That the pickup and the drop off time is at 6 o'clock, not 6:30. Sunday she had me waiting forever. I hate when she do that because it messing up my schedule. Like I was very tired. I'm like, okay, 6 o'clock. Let me go get my kids out. I can go home and go sleep. So I'm just like waiting on her. It's just like she's very bad. I just wish one day she can take that so serious. She pick and choose which part of the parenting plan to go by. She loved the $625 a month. She loved that part, and then you know. But when it comes down to the other stuff like schedules, it's a joke to her. So when I told her when I told my son to tell her that, I hit ting and I already knew it was her. I was like, oh man. I was like, she takes, you broke it. You've been 6 weeks, you broke it. I was like, you broke it. I was like, man, you just been aching to text me. I don't know. I guess she loved me. She just loved texting me. And when she was like, I don't know why she texts me. I always insult her when she texts me. I always insult. I have to, cause I was like, yo, the boys love you. You know what I'm saying? He wanna be with you on his birthday. Do what by him? Go buy him a real gift. Okay? Don't be good. Don't be. Cause she's the type of person. I'm giving her $625 a month on child support, and she's the type of person to go to Dollar Tree. Remind you that boy's about to be 12 years old, preteen. Go buy him some BS water gun. I'm like, yo, buy them in some real gift. I mean, I'm gonna take that boy. I'm sorry, guys. Please excuse me. I just got done eating breakfast and I'm a little gassy. I'm gonna get that boy and I'm gonna be like, yo, where y'all wanna go out to? Where you wanna go out to eat? And then most likely his meal is gonna be like at least $20. And I just give him like 100 because I'm like, and knowing him is gonna blow it all on Roblox or something. I'm like, give him some good gift. Like, do what by him, okay? It's like when I go hard on her, it's because I'm like, yo, just do better. Just do better. Like, every time I go pick the kids up, sometimes I'm like, I'm in disbelief because they will be stinking. I'm like, as soon as they get in the car, I'm like, when was the last time you took a shower? They stinking. I'm like, why are you not taking a shower? See, that's why they love their mom so much. Because, see, I'm the strict parents. I'm strict on education. I'm strict on, the basic brush your teeth, shower. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, does she not smell? The boys like, I'm like, I texted her, when she was texting me, I was like, yo, for God's sake, shower those kids. Like, I'm like, do y'all have water? I pour y'all. I mean, not to insult y'all, but $625 a month. You think we go to their kids, but they don't go on their kids. Their kids come in here. She got clothes here, you know what? You know how she have clothes here because she keep, instead of like a real mom, using the child support for the child support, she not buying them clothes. She ain't buying them nothing. I'm buying clothes all the time. You know what I'm saying? They keep coming here wearing her stuff. Which I don't mind. I'm single. But I'm like, go buy the kids stuff. Go buy the kids clothes. You know what I'm saying? But let's get on her boyfriend real quick because I told you that her boyfriend like to touch little boys. So I'm at the Sunday, I'm at the drop off. So at the drop off, sometimes it just be her, sometimes it be the little bum boyfriend, uh, playing nanny, and sometimes it be both of them. When it's just her, she just pull up in front of the store, the kids get out, they come to me. But when it's her and her little boyfriend, they be doing the extra, they be doing the most. The kids get out of the car, they get out of the car hugging their kids. I'm like, yo, then the kids just left y'all, you know. And see, a real man, see, I'm a real man, especially in today's time. A real man will know boundaries when it comes to children, especially if it's not your children. So the bum ass low life do, and I got it on video. Because she was late. I was like, and I document everything. I'm narrating. I'm like, 86 Stoli. She just not pull up. You can see her pulling up. It's 6 Stoli. I'm narrating. I'm like, I'm building the case. I got a whole file on Google Drive with her every time she's late. So yeah, the bum boyfriend, my older son get out, and then the younger one, get out, and then he gave him a full hug. Okay. Now he doing it in his mind. He be like, "Oh, I'm gonna make your daddy jealous." But what I see, I'm like, for a grown man to be comfortably hugging his child like that, that's giving pedophile vibe. See, I'm a real man. Neighbor kids, sometimes I be outside mowing and stuff. They be waving at me, talking at me, talking to me. I give them a little doubt. I'm like, what's up, little man? What's all y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't see myself comfortably hugging a child that's not mine. For a grown man to be that comfortable, and that's just outside. So now that got me thinking, I'm like, man, I bet is it in there. Now I know you guys thinking, Pierre, slide. If a man touch my kid like that, I would slide. But you got to think though, man. If I slide, it's what's good. Then my kids, not gonna have a father. Now I'm in prison. All I can do is just keep filming it every time he do some dumb stuff like that. That way I can show it to DCS, or whenever I have to go back to court, I'm like, look, the boyfriend is, SA and the boy. Like, come on, let's be honest. Ladies, you watch this video. Okay, let's say the argument is Pierre, he's just showing him love. Okay, cool. As he should, by the way. Showing love is like a little dab. Okay, you can hug, like a little side hug, like, yo, what's up, like, or even a little dab, a little hug. I'm talking about this dude gave him a whole gay hug. I'm like, and I'm looking at him, I was like, yeah, that man he a goofy, He just don't know any better. Like, I guess he's trying to make me jealous, but all I'm seeing is a man who's comfortably hugging a boy's child that's not his. I'm like, that's just giving away pedophile vibe, But cause my boy, he clueless. He's a very passionate. Both of them, they're all very passionate, good loving boys. Like, they love their mom. And I'm texting, I was like, yo, do right by them, they love you. And I see how this gonna end. It's not gonna end up well for her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm knocking on wood. I'm praying. As much as I don't like her, I don't care for her, I'm praying for the best. Because the path that she's heading is not a good path. And her boyfriend, it's like the blind leading the blind. He ain't no leader. He a goofy. Like like I just told you, with behavior like that. What real men do stuff like it? You guys honest? What real men do stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Show my kids love. That's cool. That's cool. But doing that all extra stuff, all hug up. That's just extra. That's assault. That's just not a way a real man move. You know what I'm saying? A real man should know the boundaries. But let me tell you what it really is. See, he have $1. Have to be about 5 or 6. What he wants me to raise his dollar. meaning if I do something to him, he comes soon me. You know, if something happened to him where he don't exist, you know, family come after me. But that's really what he want. He want me anyway. I am raising his kid. $625 a month. It's not going on my kids. It's going on that little bum kid. You know what I'm saying? You know, they've been sharing their car forever now. I'm like, you know, the first few months, I'm like, I understand time is hard. Eventually he's gonna get a car. Every time I see him, the little bum, you know, driving the car, go over there. They be doing the most, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a reaction out of me, trying to provoke. I'm like, dude, do you not love your dollar? That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Does he not love his dollar? If you love your dollar, why would you try to provoke a man? Don't you want to be around your dollar? Don't you want to waste your dollar? I told you not. These men don't, no laugh, man. But yeah, apparently he like touching little boys and stuff. Cause I couldn't do it. You know, if I'm dating a girl and I've talked to girls who got kids, you know what I do? I give them a little dap. You know, I'm like, what's up, little dap? I give them a little dap. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So what's up, little, you know, sometimes a handshake, but I'm never going to be like all hug up. And I don't follow them on social media. I'm pretty sure they're probably doing playing house and looking stupid. But no real men act like that unless they're on some other type of time. But we can learn a lot from this. What can we learn from this, gentlemen? You know what I do? You know what I like to do? I wake up early in the morning. I go to my bathroom, take a dump. I'm on my phone. I go to my bank account. That's what I like to do. Look at the numbers, and then I go to work. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I live a very comfortable, quality life that I value. See, low life, like my ex-wife and the bum, they're not living like me. So they don't really value their life, you know. And then, oh yeah, she begging me for money. She was like, if you want the kid to have a good birthday, send me 1,000. The question is not if I have 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person that like to tell people how much money I have, but let me put it this way. I'm a type of person, I can literally go buy my kid a car today for his birthday and he's 13. A car that they need, by the way. Like, I'm trying not to go in and make it seem like I'm just this, you know. But I was like, just wait till the first. You get the $625 a month. Just wait till the first. You know, $625, not 1 penny more. $625, not 1 penny more. You know, and basically that money, when I think about that money, I kind of take that back. Let me take that back. I would say that money is what I like to think of babysitting money. Like, hey, here, watch my kids. Because, you know, I have the best schedule ever. First of all, I would love to have my kids full time. You know, my kids are my everything. I live for them. Everything I do is for them. You know, but with the parenting plan, I have them Sunday to Wednesday, best schedule. You know, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, basically the weekend, they're with her, and I'm like, she's babysitting, but she's so dumb. She's very dumb. She look at that $625 a month as a win. That $625 a month is and reason why I say I'm gonna take that back when I say babysitting, because ain't no adults over there. I'm pretty sure she leave their kids over there by themselves or with a pedophile boyfriend, and I hope not. But you know, I actually have to have a talk to my kids and making sure you haven't been touching them doing any more than what I witnessed. I'm talking about he touched them like they was dating. I'm talking about a grown man. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know how old he is. But he literally hugged my kid like there was... But she don't see that. Like I said, real men is watching my videos. Would you do something like that? If you are dating a girl with a kid, are you gonna be that close? No, you know your boundaries, you know your limit. You can show affection, you can show love without being so all touchy. But hey, dang, what was I talking about? But yeah, I was like, no, just wait. Yeah, the child support. I was like, Thursdays, Friday, they wish you. Thursdays and Friday, it's like I don't have to stop working to go get him. Like at first, she used to rely on me, even on the days that she have making you go pick up the kid from school. I'm like, yo, this is your day, your responsibility. This is what I'm paying you for. I had to school her the basic, you know. This time because we live in a small town. I'm driving. I'm seeing the little boyfriend late, rushing to the bus stop. I'm watching. I'm driving, but I'm watching my kids just hanging around the bus stop. I'm like, she's never on time nowhere. I need to start documenting that too, because I be cutting grass and I got yours, and I'm like, why? Because I'm like, okay, cool, 4 o'clock. Okay, 14, 14. I'm like, why are they still at the bus stop? But the message is very simple, gents. If you're in that situation, with divorce and break up, take care of your kids. Don't try to keep them away from the other parent. Encourage them to love the other parent. Like I said, I hope nothing bad happened to her because of the kids, because the kids love her, and the kids just feel sorry for her. The kids see how she's living versus how I'm living. You know what I'm saying? The way I dress, the way I talk, just the way I am versus what she's doing. And then that little boyfriend, I don't even think she like him. I think she just with him because she's embarrassed. A low life bum. That he need to worry about his dollar, man. Instead of doing that extra stuff. But hey, who am I? I'm gonna make a video about why I don't care that like my kids love her. Like I'm not trying to be the favorite parent. I know I'm the best parent for the kids, financially, emotionally, all that stuff. I don't care about being the fun parents, and I don't care if they like me. By the way, they love me. We tell each other we love. Every time they leave this room or every time they come in this room, they're like, Daily, I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm like, I love you too, little man. I love you too, little man. And before I'm gonna get deep on that in the video, but basically it's because I'm a fighter first. Over there, she's a clown. Kids love clowns. That's why they love her. They're clowns. Like I said, over there, they ain't doing homework. They ain't taking shower. They ain't, they're clowns. But pedophile boyfriend, I got him on videos. I'm just gonna keep recording him doing that. And that's how you can tell he a low life. Like this guy just left the house. Why y'all saying goodbye now? Or you want me to see? Okay, I'm watching. Oh, you trying to make me jealous? No, I'm not jealous. If anything, I'm sad. I just see a grown man who's hugging a boy that's not his. Comfortably. That's giving pedophile behavior. Till next video.